Hey everybody, Dr. Cindy T. Graham here. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I'm really excited to share topics with you related into mental health. And so for today's video, what I'm actually going to be talking with you guys about would be what are some reasons that you might want to seek the help of a mental health professional. So there are actually a lot of reasons why you may actually want to do that. And if you had a chance to see the Mental 60 series that I did for Black Minds Daily, you saw that in a minute I talked about different topics that relate to mental health and why people might want to pursue therapy. But I wanted to use this opportunity, this video, to expound upon some of those concepts a little bit more. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, please continue to watch the rest of the video. So why would somebody choose to pursue mental health services? One major reason, particularly as it relates to adults, is that it's starting to impact their work in some way. So for some individuals, they're having a difficult time with their level of productivity, or they're having a difficult time staying focused. They've got lots of different tasks that they have to coordinate, and they're no longer able to basically keep all the balls in the air, and they're kind of losing their place with things. They're not ready for projects that they need to have done or deadlines with their boss. They're not basically able to keep up with their duties, and they're getting negative feedback from their boss. So that would be one reason why someone would want to pursue mental health services. Another reason would be that maybe they're experiencing very high levels of anxiety, so nervousness, worry, to the extent that one, maybe at night you're having a hard time getting to sleep because your mind just keeps going and going and going. You're thinking about everything that happened in the day. You're thinking about what you've got coming up the next day. And so you just can't seem to get to sleep. Or maybe you've got thoughts or worries about a loved one, or about different circumstances in your life, and you just find yourself constantly thinking about it. Or maybe you're constantly avoiding something because you're so worried about what might happen in that situation. That would be another reason to pursue mental health services. For some, it's that they're feeling so down and so sad to a depth that they've never really experienced before, or that it's going on for so long that no matter what they try to change it, they're still continuing to feel that deep sadness. And we're not just talking about I had a bad day and I'm feeling depressed, as people generally say. We're talking about something deeper, something that is just not changing despite someone's best efforts to change. Maybe you're having a hard time getting out of bed, or you find that you're not really enjoying things that you used to really enjoy and have a good time with, or maybe you're not going out and socializing with others as much as you used to. All those reasons would be another reason to pursue the help of a mental health professional. Or maybe you're in a circumstance where you find that you go through fits of rage and anger, where you just all of a sudden explode and get really upset, and you start to yell, and it's impacting your relationships. It could impact your marriage. It could impact your relationship with your kids or with your parents. In some cases, especially for adults, it certainly can affect them on the job. Or if you're in school as well. So if you find that you're the type of person that you are frequently getting into arguments with someone, or you're very quick to get from 0 to 100 in terms of your anger, you would be a person that would benefit from mental health services. A few other categories to take into consideration as well would be if you struggle with hearing voices, or feel like somebody is telling you to do something even though you don't want to do it. There's this drive or impulse to do it. Maybe you're struggling with addiction, be it alcohol, drugs, sex. These are all things that you may want to pursue the help of a mental health professional for. When you feel like you're engaging in behaviors that are beyond your level of control, or that other people, that a loved one is coming to you and saying to you, you know what, we really think you should go and talk to somebody about what you're going through. Sometimes we don't want to admit when we need help. Sometimes we don't want to admit when we're struggling. And so even if you're not thinking that there's a problem, if you're consistently having people in your life tell you that you're going through a tough time, you may really want to kind of stop and take a moment and consider the fact that seeing a mental health professional would be beneficial for you as well. Or also in terms of impulsivity or having a difficult time controlling some of your impulses. Maybe you're engaging in sexual behavior that you feel like is really just not who you are, and it's going further than you really want to take it. Or you're having many more partners than you thought that you would be with. That's definitely another reason to pursue the help of a mental professional as well. If you're having struggles with your eating habits, with your weight, with maintaining a healthy weight, either because you're either too thin or you're too heavy, and you're having a difficult time staying within a range that would be appropriate. Again, might be somebody that would benefit from mental health services. And again, even if you might not think that you need it, if you have other individuals that are frequently telling you that they're concerned for you in terms of what your weight is, you might be a good candidate for mental health services. And then lastly, and most clearly, if you're having thoughts about harming yourself, or if you have ever harmed yourself or are consistently harming yourself, if you feel like you don't want to, that you would much rather, that the world would be better off if you weren't in it, or those types of suicidal thoughts, or thoughts of ending your life, or if you've ever engaged in self-harm, such as cutting yourself on your arms, legs, back, torso, any of a number of places, you might want to consider seeing a mental health professional for help with that. And then there are also a class of behaviors also related to engaging in rituals, things like if you pick at areas of your skin, or if you wash your hands a lot for fear of germs, you might also benefit from mental health services. Well, I hope that you guys got something out of this video in terms of what are some reasons that adults decide to pursue mental health services. I hope that if you have any questions about anything that I said, certainly leave me a comment down below. If you liked it, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you really enjoy these types of topics and you want to see more of it, also comment below, and then also subscribe, so that way I know, hey, I need to keep doing what I'm doing and keep turning out more videos for you. I hope to get these out to you guys once a week. Again, thank you for tuning in. I'm hoping that you're going to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in a week with more topics on mental health. This is Dr. Cindy T. Graham. Bye.